everybody. I'm going to be quiet because everybody is sleeping. But I wanted to show you the start of mixing this. So you're going to put half a tablespoon of distilled water in here. You're going to put your mixture, your binder, and I use this. Just one drop. And then water right there. One brush, and mix it in here. So you're gonna mix it up, right? And it's kind of really see-through. You can see that it doesn't stick to the side. That's the color, see it doesn't really see through. And that's what I want because this kit is already red. So you're going to take this. I'm going to use this or a new one. Just take a new one. Take a new one. And you're going to dab it all over the kit. So you're going to take it and go all over the kit like this. And we're going to do small area. And just tap it in. Like that. Make sure you get it out of the grooves. See? I don't know if you can tell the difference between the top and right here. Just look right here and right here. You can see the red tint. And this is really watery. But I don't want it to show up a lot. So I'm going to do this fairly quickly. Get in the ear, the head. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. See, it's kind of more reddish right here than right here, than right here. But you can also tell from down here and up here. See, you can see the red tint. So I'm going to do the rest of the head and the limbs, and I will be back. Okay, I just did this one, and this one's not done yet. You can tell that there's a slight difference in the color. So I wanted you to see the difference between them. This one is more of a red tint to it, and this one is lighter. You can tell that there's a difference in them. So I wanted you to see that before I did it. So I will be back. This is what it looks like when you put it all on. You see the red, and it's dripping all over the place. So you want to make sure you keep emptying your sponge when you're doing this. Otherwise, it's not going to pick it up. It's like soaking up. You got to remember this is like water, and you gotta keep pouncing it and keep doing this while you're picking it up, because the primer that we put on here plus this we mix with the paint, even though it's not very much, it is sticking. It's just not like in your face sticking. So you want to make sure, and you can tell from me doing this, from here, from the lip here to here, the color difference. There is a color difference. And see, here's the red. And you just make sure that you keep emptying your sponge. Now, I don't know if you have to do that with heat set paints. I don't think so, but I don't know. You might. I have no idea. I just know how mine works. You just, because there's a lot, see there's creases in there? So now you want to take your dry brush and just pounce behind here and here. Pounce it in. Same with the brush. You want to empty it off. Get in, see, you can see that inside the toes. You want to get that out. You don't want pooling in there. That's what it's called, is pooling. It pools up. And you want to get that out. Okay. So, there we go. There is the red wash. So you can tell from here to here, there is you can see there's a slight difference. So, and in person, you can tell that it's got a red tone, more of a red tone to it than it did. And that's what you want. You don't want it to be, well, I don't want it to be overbearing. If you're not happy with that, you can do another layer. I'm not going to do another layer because this kit is already dark enough, and I like them the way the color is. So that is it for the red. And then we're going to do a blue wash the same way. You're going to get a bowl. You're going to rinse this one off. You're going to do your blue. Put your distilled water in. You're going to put your emulsion in, 1 drop. That's all you need, 1 drop. And 1 brush of this, which is both sides of the brush. Okay, and you're going to mix it up. You're going to mix it. Mix it really, really good. Now this is going to be the same thing. It's really see-through. Can you see that? I'll do it up here. See, it's really see-through. And it's going to have, that right now it has a red tint, and it's going to have a blue tint this time around. And you do the exact same thing. You're going to, I start with the head, you can start with the feet, whatever you want. And this same thing, get a sponge. Now I don't think I have one with that color. So I'm going to use a new sponge and add it. Let's see, I'll add a little bit in the back to show you so you can see the blue tint. So you can see what it looks like. So here's the blue. See the blue? You can see the blue, right? Okay, and then you're going to pounce it. Okay, you're going to pounce it in. You're going to blend that right in. The ears. Now you should see a blue tint now. So you can see the little bit of blue now compared to this side. See this blue? You can see the blue, and you can see it from down here too, up here. You see that? So, do the exact same thing all over the kit. Same thing, and I will be back. Okay, you can see the blue hue around the back to the front. You can see kind of the blue hue to it. Plus you can tell from the rim. So, there you go. That's the head. And, okay, here's an arm. We haven't done the arm yet. Here is the arm and the face. You can see the blue hue to it. So, I'm going to do the rest of this, and I'll be what it looks like with all the blue on it. And we're going to pounce it off my finger, and then we'll still see the blue hue to it because it's sticking to the vinyl that I put the primer on. So you see how light it was. So if you want it to be a darker blue, you can use a different shade blue, or you can go over this again with this color. I'm not going to because I don't want it to be that blue. I just want the underneath to look. And when you do the mottling, it's going to look like it has veins and stuff. It's just the underneath color of the skin that just has that blue from all the like blood running through your body, you know. So we will finish this up. Okay, got it all pounced in, I think. Get that off, and then we're gonna go through the creases and make sure that there's no pooling in there. And there is in the feet, you can see it in the toes, and you want to make sure you get that all out of there because you don't want it in there. I mean, you want it in there, but you don't want it to stay in there. You're pouncing it off. Okay. There is the blue hue. I don't know if you can see it well. I think you can. Yeah, you can see it. See, you can see the blue. And compared to down here to up here, you can see the blue hue. And I'm going to go around the rim here to get the excess off so it doesn't drip down onto it while I let it dry. Okay, that is it for those two washes. Just the red wash and the blue wash. And that is done. So you want to rinse your stuff out. Make sure you rinse your stuff out really well. And let it dry. And this will dry overnight. And the next step is the creases. So I will be back tomorrow and we will do the creases. I wanted to do the washes tonight and get those done. So it is, all of these are done, and we're going to do the creases. I don't know if you can see the blue tint all through it now. So this will dry throughout the night. It'll get all done. And then we'll start creases, and then you'll see a big difference in the kit. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.